Hi everyone, it's Donate here from workwithdonate.com, and it's actually day 35 of the video challenge. Yes, I'm still going strong in the video challenge. And today's topic is actually about Tony Robbins. Now, he's a motivational speaker, and he helps people get breakthroughs. He helps people have their breakthroughs, and he also focuses on the why, the reason why people do things that they do, as well as he also talks about emotions and people act the way they act based off their emotions, the way they're feeling at the time. I try not to do that because I try to think before I act. I'm more of one of those people. I think before I do something because of the outcome. However, a lot of people do act off their emotions. They get emotional and they lash out. My mom being one of those people, I've experienced as a child, not even as a child, recently. Like, she just acts off of her rage and her emotions, and she does things that she doesn't think all the way through until after the fact. Now, I personally, because I saw that growing up, I took the opposite route because I always saw the outcome of her situations. Some situations got her locked up, other situations just, kind of destroyed our home life. And this is like, if you would just think before you act and not be so emotional about it and irrational, you wouldn't have created some of the situations you were in. And Tony Robbins talks about this because at the end of the day, you're in control of yourself. You're in control of your own thoughts and your own actions, and it's up to you to be miserable, and it's up to you to be happy. So why not, instead of holding on to the misery and the pain, in turn, just try to be happy daily and think happily and think positive. And that's what audios are for. That's why you listen to motivation and personal development audios, so that you can, especially if you're in a rut or you're down, they'll help you lift you back up. You'll think positive. You'll want to get back in the game instead of giving up so fast. That's why audios are important. They're very important. They're the difference between somebody failing and somebody succeeding, or somebody quitting and somebody keep going. Somebody get through the struggle. That's the difference between an audio. Audio a day will help you do that. Without an audio, you're more prone to giving up. You're more prone to failure, in my opinion. That's why they're there. And Tony Robbins is a great person to listen to, especially if you're a beginning, or especially if you feel like you don't have anybody, or you feel like you have to give up. Because at the end of the day, it's up to you. How bad do you want it? Sorry, it's late. It's early in the morning. Try to turn this way. How bad do you really want it, and how bad do you want to succeed? That's the difference between I can go back being, a black person. A lot of black people use excuse, especially a lot of guys use excuse that they didn't succeed, or they're failures, or they're the reason why they're the way they are is because they didn't have a father in their life or a mother in their life. But I like to say that's crap. That's bullcrap, because you have people who don't have any parents, who are black as well, and who have nothing, and still are able to push up and come from something. Just the same way you have a family like my family, who was pretty much pulled apart because of my brothers, who had both their mother and their father, decided that they didn't want to go to school and that they wanted to sell drugs instead of get a job. So now one of my brothers are dead, one of them did a 6 to 12 in jail, and the other one is still in prison. It's all about your choices. It has nothing to do with your circumstances, because you are able to change your life. It's up to you to be who you want to be. And if you want to take the easy route, then of course you're going to end up taking the easy route. It's all about your choices. You want to be like everyone else, you're going to end up like everyone else. And the thing about it is, you want to be different. You want to surpass everyone else. You want to do your own thing and live the life that no one else is able to live. You don't want to go to prison. You don't want to live that life. But that's up to you to change. People use this excuse, and at the end of the day, it's nothing more than an excuse. Excuse to be bad, excuse to go against everyone else. And that's an excuse. Like I said, I come from a family where we had both our mother and our father, but yet they still wanted to do what they wanted to do. And at the same time, you have people who don't have parents, who don't have a father, and they still get it together, and they still make a great life for themselves. And that's why I say audio is important for those people who can't think positively, or who just won't think positively, because at the end of the day, your subconscious mind will start making you think positive and make you think you could do things that before you never thought you could do. And that's one of the things that Tony Robbins touches on, and that's why I love listening to him. He's an amazing motivational speaker. If you haven't listened to him, maybe you should pick up a CD or YouTube him or something, because he's incredible. But thank you for watching this video. You all have a good day. Bye.